Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get Thanks Grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get Thanks Grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the big game hunter, the head coach for JobSearch.Community You. And this is one of those shows that for some of you are going to be an embarrassment. And for most of you, it's not going to be an issue. But I'll simply say that not long ago, I had to deal with someone who hid a conviction and paid the price for that conviction yet again. I hope this has nothing to do with you, but if it does, please listen to the show. It is important. And when you're done listening to the show, I hope you join me at JobSearch.CoachingHQ.com, where I can help you one-on-one with job hunting. I can help you with great information that's designed to help you find work more quickly. And with that, let's get rolling. I want to talk with you today and have a candid conversation. If you're someone who has a criminal record, has dealt with an arrest, to talk with you about how you complete applications. I'm reminded of this by a recent incident, a recent story from someone who I'm representing for a job, who told me about a conviction that he had years ago and a recent arrest where he accepted a plea deal, even though he said, I wasn't involved with what was done, but I got caught up in the events, and my attorney just advised me to accept the plea and know that within 6 months it'd be expunged from my record. So now he's up for a job. He's got to complete an application. He's asked the question, have you been involved with a dishonesty that has not been expunged from your record yet? And my advice to him was disclose. Write a lengthy explanation for what occurred. Don't lie. Why? Very simple. Because this is a firm that, like many, does background checking. And in doing a background checking, if they find an inconsistency with what you've told, that namely you haven't been involved with such an episode, and the reality, they're not going to hire you. Excuse me. If they find this out after you've been hired, they're going to fire you. You know, I've been involved with way too many circumstances where people have found out post-employment that their references, their college degrees, a whole host of things are found out. But the criminal stuff is always the most egregious to employer. Imagine for a second you've been hired for a job, and they find out a few weeks after you join that you've been involved with some version of crime. They let you stay on board. And while you're a stockbroker, for example, and you steal grandma's life savings or trade them to nothing, a lawyer gets someone from the firm on the stand and goes, you knew he was a liar and this is what happened. You tolerated it, and at the end of the day, their insurance company won't pay. They're out the money, and they just can't accept the fact that someone who lied to them is on board. In other words, you don't want to get greeted by security at your desk with a box of your stuff and escorted out the door. How do you explain that to your family? How do you explain that to your kids or your friends or your parents that you got fired because you lied on the application? Don't do it. If they're not going to hire you, better off not to get fired after being on board for 2, 4, 6 weeks and have the same result that you're out of work, except that's worse, because how do you explain that to the next employer? So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful, and if you do, I want to encourage you, come join me at JobSearch.CoachingHQ.com. That's my site with curated information from around the web that I've developed in podcast, video, articles. All my books and guides to job hunting appear on the site, all for one price. And I also want to encourage you, give the show 5 stars in iTunes, please. I have a link in the show notes. It's going to help other people discover the show and help them anymore. So I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get thanks grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
Oh, what's this?
Zenni's 3D virtual try-on. Pretty cool, right?
Wait, are those prices real? Do they have glasses for men?
Yep, they also have affordable blue light glasses.
Seriously? At those prices? Get them all.
I like where this is going.
Zenni.com. Prescription glasses starting at $6.95.